Here's the brutal truth. 99% of people will wake up 5 years from now, stuck in the exact same place. Same job, same mindset, same problems. Not because they're lazy, not because they're not smart, but because they've been trained to chase the wrong things. While you're stuck comparing, consuming, and overthinking, that 1%, they're quietly building a system that makes success inevitable. If you stay till the end of this video, I'll show you exactly how to join them. No fluff, no fake motivation, just 5 mindset shifts that will change how you think, work, and win forever. Mindset 1. Most focus on goals. Smart people optimize identity. You ever set a big goal, like this is my year, only to fall off a week later? Yeah, me too. The problem? Most people chase goals. But goals are results. They're not systems. They don't change who you are. They just tell you what you want. Smart people don't just ask, what do I want? They ask, who do I need to become to get it? Because if your identity doesn't align with your goals, you'll sabotage yourself. Think of it like trying to play pro chess without becoming a chess player. You can memorize openings, sure, but until you become the kind of person who studies, reflects, and practices, you'll keep losing to the same traps. So here's the shift. Don't just say, I want to read more. Say, I'm the type of person who never goes to bed without learning something new. That identity, it sticks. Pick one goal. Now ask yourself, what habits does the future me have? And how do I start building those today? Small actions, big identity shifts. That's how smart people win. Goals are the destination. Identity, that's your engine. Build the engine and the results chase you. Mindset 2. Most seek validation. Smart people self-validate. You ever post something, then keep checking to see who liked it? Yeah, me too. We all crave a little, hey, you're doing great now and then. But here's the trap. When you need that external validation all the time, you give strangers the power to decide your worth. And that's exhausting. Smart people, they flip the script. Instead of asking, do they like me? They ask, am I proud of how I showed up? Think of it like building a house. If your self-worth is built on likes and compliments, it's like using paper for walls. The moment the wind blows or someone criticizes you, it collapses. But when you self-validate, you're using brick, solid, lasts through storms. Next time you do something cool, finish a workout, speak up in a meeting, say no to something that drains you, pause and say, that was brave, that was growth, that was me. Stamp it in your mental save file. Validation from others feels nice, but when it's not there, you still move. Because your fuel, it comes from within. So stop waiting for the clap. Start clapping for yourself. That's how smart people level up. Mindset 3. Most try to look smart. Smart people try to get smarter. Ever find yourself nodding like you understand just so you don't look dumb? Yeah, been there. We've all faked confidence in a convo once or twice. But here's the problem. Trying to look smart often stops you from actually getting smarter. You avoid asking questions because you're afraid of looking clueless. And that kills growth. Smart people, they're not trying to impress the room. They're trying to learn from it. They ask the dumb questions. They admit when they don't know. Think of intelligence like leveling up in a game. If you just show off the fancy armor without doing the quests, you never actually gain XP. Real growth comes from failing, learning, upgrading. So next time you feel the urge to fake it, try this instead. Say, I'm not sure, but I'd love to learn more. Boom, that's a power move, because curiosity, ego, every time. So don't be the smartest person in the room. Be the one who's always getting smarter. That's how real mastery starts. Mindset 4. Most think emotions are weakness. Smart people master them. Ever been told, don't be so emotional, like it's a bad thing? Yeah, same. We grew up thinking emotions are messy, irrational, even weak. But ignoring emotions doesn't make you stronger. It just makes you unpredictable, like driving a car with the check engine light on and hoping it goes away. Smart people, they don't suppress emotions. They master them. They know feeling angry, anxious, or sad isn't the issue. Reacting blindly to those emotions is. Think of emotions like weather. You can't control the rain, but you can bring an umbrella. Smart people don't wait for sunny days. They learn how to walk through storms. Try this next time you're overwhelmed. Pause. Name the emotion. Ask, what's this trying to teach me? That 1 second of awareness, it's your emotional superpower. You don't need to be cold to be strong. Master your emotions. Don't mute them. That's how smart people lead, grow. and win. Mindset 5. Most consume endlessly. Smart people apply fast. Ever binge a bunch of YouTube videos on productivity and still feel stuck? Yeah, we've all been there, learning everything, doing nothing. Here's the trap. Most people collect knowledge like trophies, but never use it. It's like buying tools and never building anything. Smart people, they learn just enough to take action, then they move. They know real growth comes from trying, failing, adjusting, not just watching someone else do it. Think of learning like downloading an app. Until you open it and use it, it's just sitting there taking up space. Application is your mental launch button. Next time you learn something, don't save it for someday. Use the 5-minute rule. Take one small action within 5 minutes. Send the email, write the idea, try the move. You don't need more information, you need more implementation. Stop consuming endlessly. Start testing fast. That's how smart people win. Mindset 6. Most overthink. Smart people execute early, refine later. Ever spend hours planning, but never actually start? Like you're stuck in a mental loop of what ifs? Yeah, been there. It's a creativity trap. Overthinking feels productive, but it's just disguised procrastination. The more you wait for the perfect idea, the more opportunities quietly pass you by. Smart people know it's better to start sloppy and fix it later than to never start at all. Action creates clarity. Motion beats perfection. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. You don't research every bike on earth before hopping on. You get on, wobble, fall, adjust, then you learn. Try this. When you feel stuck overthinking, ask, what's the tiniest version of this I can launch today? Send the draft. Post the idea. Start the project. Messy is fine. Execution isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up and evolving in motion. Smart people start early. They don't wait. They build while flying. Mindset 7. Most avoid discomfort. Smart people lean into it. You ever start something new, public speaking, the gym, learning a skill, and instantly think, nope, I suck at this? Yeah, that's discomfort talking. Most people run from discomfort. It feels awkward, scary, maybe even like failure. So they avoid it and stay stuck. Smart people, they feel the discomfort and move toward it. They know that weird, stretchy feeling, that's not failure, it's growth mode activating. Think of discomfort like a gym for your brain. You don't get stronger by lifting nothing. You grow by pushing weight you're not used to. Same goes for fear, stress, and challenge. Next time something feels uncomfortable, try this. Say out loud, this means I'm growing. Reframe the pain as progress. That tiny mental shift, game changer. You can stay safe or get strong, but not both. Smart people lean into discomfort because that's where the level ups live. Mindset 8. Most copy. Smart people question everything. You ever see someone winning and think, okay, cool, I'll just do exactly what they did? Yeah, been there. Feels safe, right? But copying blindly? That's not learning, it's mirroring. And what works for them might crash and burn for you. Why? Because you're solving a different puzzle. Smart people don't just ask, what are they doing? They ask, why does that work? Would it work for me? What's the principle behind it? They think in frameworks, not formulas. Think of it like chess. You can copy your opponent's moves, but if you don't understand the strategy, you'll get checkmated without knowing why. Try this. Next time you see something that works, don't just copy it. Dissect it. Ask, what's the logic here? What's the part that actually matters? Trends fade, formulas break. But thinking for yourself, that's how smart people build empires. Mindset 9. Most avoid failure. Smart people treat it like feedback. You ever mess something up and immediately think, well, guess I'm not cut out for this? Yeah, we've all had that meltdown moment. The issue? Most people treat failure like a dead end. Like if it didn't work, that's it, game over. But that mindset keeps you stuck and scared. Smart people? They don't avoid failure, they use it. They treat it like a feedback loop. What worked, what didn't, what's next? Think of failure like debugging code. If it crashes, you don't throw the laptop. You scan, tweak, rerun. Each error tells you exactly what to fix. Try this. Next time you fail at something, don't say, I failed. Say, I just found one way that didn't work. Good data. Then tweak, repeat, improve. The smartest people fail a lot, but they never fail the same way twice. Treat failure like feedback. That's how you turn mistakes into momentum. Mindset 10. Most are controlled by their inner voice. Smart people master it. You ever hear that voice in your head say, you suck? You're not ready. You'll probably fail. Yeah, that voice can be brutal. Most people don't realize the way you talk to yourself in silence, it's shaping how far you'll go in life. And no, forcing positive vibes only doesn't help. Smart people, they don't fake positivity. They speak the truth with compassion. Not "I failed, but that's data I can use." Not "I suck, but I haven't mastered this yet." Treat yourself like a coach would. You don't scream at a beginner for missing a shot. You break it down, adjust, and shoot again. And here's a bonus tip. Don't wait for confidence. It's not a prerequisite, it's a result. The faster you act, the faster you learn. The faster you learn, the faster you grow. And if you're relying on willpower, you're playing on hard mode. Smart people build systems, phone across the room, workout clothes ready. No thinking, just flow. Talk to yourself like someone worth investing in. Act before you feel ready. Build systems that make success automatic. That's how you win. Here's the truth. Most people won't do this. Not because it's too hard, but because it's too simple. They'll keep waiting, wishing, watching. But you just got the blueprint. The only question now is, will you actually use it? Because getting ahead isn't a mystery anymore. It's a mindset, a decision, a system. And the future belongs to the people who start before they feel ready. If this resonated, hit that like button. Subscribe for more content that upgrades your mind. And tell me in the comments, what's one shift you'll start today? You're not just learning anymore. You're leveling up. Let's go.